Okay, welcome back, parents. This video is brought to you by World Land Authority. This is a little thing my son made for me. You're going to be teaching your child how to ride a two-wheel bike. And to do that, the best place to do it would be to have a long, flat surface where they can ride. It only took one try for our son to get this down. He started with a balance bike and we converted to a two-wheel bike. Okay, I have my son Christian here and we're gonna learn how to ride a two-wheel bike if you are on training wheels, or maybe a balance bike. First things first, before you start riding, you need to have a helmet that fits appropriately. The chin strap needs to be tight enough so it can't slide over the chin of the child that's riding. So parents, check your kids' helmets. When we do our bike unit, we usually end up tightening most everybody's helmet. The other thing you need to have when you ride a bike is good shoe protection. So we've got shoes that are closed toes, not sandals or flip-flops. And he's got socks in there so he doesn't get blisters. If you are on a balance bike, which we're going to turn this one into a balance bike, very important to have good foot protection because you're going to be using your feet as the brakes. So the first thing that we would do with this bike is, if there were training wheels back here, is we would take them off, and we would also remove the pedals on this bike so that you can turn the bike into a balance bike. If you can't remove the pedals, the other thing that you would do is you'd end up dropping the seat down as far as it could go so that it's easier for your child to reach the floor with their feet. That way they can stop the bike using their feet. Okay, so after you've made the adjustments to your child's bike, if they haven't learned how to ride a two-wheel yet, you're going to need some sort of object. Tanner, please don't run over my objects I've collected. To place as cones. You can use cones, you could use plastic cups. I've collected a bunch of milk jugs and seltzer water containers that I'm going to set up as obstacles so that Christian or Tanner here can ride his bike like a balance bike, just pushing using his feet, and practice steering in and out of these obstacles. Okay, we've set up an obstacle course. Tanner's going to be using his bike like a balance bike. He's not using his pedals. He'll be pushing himself through the course. Go ahead. No pedals. No pedals. He's just pushing. This is practicing steering and balance for your child before they start using their pedals. So he's just pushing with his feet back and forth, balancing on the bike and pushing. Good work, buddy. Parents, the next step in teaching your child how to use the pedals and introducing them is to put them back on the bike. And then your child, this is where it's going to take another adult. The adult has to pick up the back of the bike by the seat, lift the back tire off the ground, and your child is going to pedal with the back tire off the ground. They're going to do this for a little bit until they feel like they've got their balance. And then when you feel like your child is ready, you can go ahead and place the bike gently on the ground.
Do you feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holding on to the bike, and let your child pedal while you hold the back seat. When they've got their balance, you can let them go. You can also have them, if they don't know how to brake, practice braking with you while you have your hands on the seat. Or you can encourage them to use their feet to brake initially. Once they are using speed, you're going to need to teach them how to use the pedal brakes or the hand brake on the bike so that they don't ruin their shoes.